Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Scotland on Deity Difficulty. How are we going? We're currently building another wonder over here. It's not like the greatest wonder in the world, but it's going to give us 3 more governor promotions and 3 merchant points per turn, which, you know, could come in handy. Let's see how we're doing over here. Can't do it, Great Admiral. How are we looking on engineers? I mean, we're in the mix. We're not, like, amazing, but, you know, it's a thing. Merchant points, actually pretty low on the merchant points. You know, 3 more would be nice, though. I don't know if we're going to catch the Aztec at 19. They're way up there. So anyway, let's go ahead and hit the next turn and let things roll a little bit longer. 3 more turns on a campus up here, which will be really nice because we've been holding on to a scientist over here forever. Absolutely forever. It's really going to be helpful to us in a lot of ways. Most of our science is coming from 2 cities. Ayr and Stirling, which I guess is the only 2 cities we have that actually have campuses at the moment. So that explains all of that. So you finished the industrial zone, and we were going to go ahead and knock out a couple builders, I believe, next. I'm trying to think about, like, all of these. Honestly, the spy one wouldn't be too bad. I haven't really done that in any of my games so far, so... Although, I guess, what am I saying? This is only the second Rise and Fall game that I've done. So the first one I did, Grandmaster's Chapel, I believe. No, wait a minute. Actually, I don't remember what I did in my last game. Come to think of it. Let's see here. So, like I said, a couple builders I think will be nice and relevant. We just don't have good production here in Aberdeen. Even though we just built an industrial zone, it's not a great industrial zone. It doesn't have the workshop or anything like that. So it's really just getting us a whole lot of nothing at the moment. All right, so I guess you're going to go ahead and clear this. Get us a whole bunch of food. At least helps forests over here grow a little bit, which I guess is fine. And we'll come back around with the ability to get a farm out there later. Actually, about to grow by 2. That's pretty huge. Enemy still tech. Oh no, they stole square rigging. They can have it. I actually don't need it. It was just a means to an end. 5 turns on the military engineer. Really just going to do that. I mean, again, it'd be nice to have a couple defensive spots around anyway. And then we're going to use it for, you know, getting a boost to tech. Might as well. Let's go ahead and move you up to there. That way you're ready to go as soon as we hit it. Need more housing, which is fine. It's going to slow down a bit right now because we're soft capped, but you know what? That's actually pretty good. Already got it up to 9. That's pretty solid. All right. Anything else? 10 turns on the builder. 19 turns there. I mean, as soon as this builder comes out, sneaking up here and knocking out this rainforest should help us finish that pretty quickly, or the forest itself. We'll have to double check the numbers. I mean, it's tempting to just go ahead and buy a builder. We need 560, which we're going to have in like 2 turns, so it's something we could do. Just so we can have one out sooner. And there's a lot of things we'd like to improve. I guess that's all we need right now. So, you do not want to build the library, because we want you to come up here and get us a university and a library in this district, and the university provides +2 science. So, we're at 93.8. 111. Not too bad. Give us almost, what, 20? If it had been 113, that would have been exactly 20. So, not too bad. Let's put you up to 21 for that. Yeah, I like it. And all these get even better. All right. What do I want you to do? Walls, since you're on the front line's probably a good idea, so let's go ahead and knock that out, just in case we get some barbarians or other things coming this direction. I think trading with our allies is still the right way to go. I think switching up to Leventa is fine. Just because it's going to be 1 less gold. A little bit more science, though. Not much, though. Let's do that. It's going to be fine, though. Technically more production. Got a trading post established. Actually, taking advantage of those trading posts will be really good as well. Keep getting those established where we can. We're 76 of 77, and how many turns? 4 turns. Oh, wow, that went faster than I thought it was going to. Okay. Well. Yeah. I mean, I need to at least get one more. We're this close to a golden age. I would really like to lock it in. Maybe swing over here and pop like one of these fours to help rush this campus or something. What else could we do? Any boost that we can get? Not really. No, not really. What can we do over here? We could upgrade you at some point. I'm Niter at the moment. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get an extra point. We may have to buy us a builder. Every time we construct a new specialty district. So if we can rush that campus over there, that could make a difference.
Tradition and the future. And we look with pride and confidence in both.
So any policies we want to change? Maintenance is fine, amenities fine, loyalty is fine. Yeah, all of that's okay. Train builders, I'm okay with that because we're getting some more out right now. I'm okay with this one. And I am okay with this one. Just lots of amenities. Yeah, I'm okay with this. All right, choose civic. I guess we'll have to finish off medieval fairs after all. I mean, I knew we were going to, but it would have been nice to get it some other way. Up here. So we at least got the basic walls, which I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't know that we have to go up to the more advanced ones just yet. Or ever. You really need a builder to get some improvements out here. I mean, I gotta start working on like an industrial zone or something like that. Like right here, we're gonna have mine. Like mines literally all around this. It's actually a really good place for an industrial zone. Although to put it out there, we'd have to buy the tile, which we'll definitely not be doing. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that just yet. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and do like a granary or something. Get a little bit of housing. I did not mean to hit that button. Like a hotkey or something. So that's going to be fine. Let's do the granary. Down here, if we buy the builder, it's going to take us... Again, we're going to miss it by 1 turn like we did the last time. We almost got out of the... I think it was the Dark Age or something like that. Because I'm doing the math. No, what we would need to do then is buy the builder here and move them out. It's a bit of a waste because we're going to lose those charges, but if we buy the builder here, by the time they get out there, it'll be 2 turns, 1 turn. Yeah, there's just no way they're going to be able to get out there in time, which is unfortunate. I'm tempted to consume this stone, actually. Okay, well, or the rainforest. All right, well, let's go ahead and buy the builder here then. I mean, that's the only way we're going to get that rushed out. It's unfortunate, but at least we get a little bit of a boost from the card. We got 5 at least. Next turn, you can move out here. Probably pop the rainforest. How much production do we need? We need about 80. So I think we'll be able to get that if we pop the rainforest. Or again, like I said, the stone. Might be alright to do the stone. Sure, you can have an embassy in our capital, that's fine. Although there was a... Was it you, Magnus, that had the governor thing that... based on the... Strategic... Oh, the strategic resources. thought there was somebody that had something based on different type of resources. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Still, strategic resources is pretty good. +1 production per turn for each strategic resource in the city. Not required in the city to build resource-dependent units. All right. So yeah, I can scoot you out here and pop that. Or I can just do the rainforest. The rainforest is probably fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it around for anything else. It's going to get us close, though. Oof, very close. The governor title here in a second.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
+2 housing cities with at least 3 specialty districts, theater squares. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I don't think we're going to change anything at the moment, though. All right, so you're at 3. Assuming this will get us 79, which should be plenty. Not by much, but should be plenty. Yeah, it's plenty. So, go ahead and get rid of you. Which gets us that, which should get us exactly what we need to become a golden age, which effectively is a heroic age for us. All right, well, that was close. It worked out well, though. So now we did open up a little bit more down here. Merchant Republic, humanism. Actually, Merchant Republic is a leaf tech. I don't know that we need it right now. So I guess humanism it is. Production. All right, let's go ahead and finally go back to the monument. That's fine. You. I guess go ahead and knocking out the library, working our way up to the university is good because we are getting such a good boost from the university. I mean, something to be said for like the bank and stuff like that, but no, this is fine. Governor title. I mean, we can get another governor because we do have 2 cities that don't have governors at the moment. So there is an option there. We do have the thing here. Where is it? That +1 amenity, +4 housing cities with governors, -2 loyalty in cities without governors. So we're not getting the extra housing or amenities here. Not that we need the amenities. But getting the governors out there would be nice. And this is probably all the cities we're going to have anyway. So I think it's probably worth just grabbing these last 2 just to have it. And in fact, we're going to take Reina and we're going to stick you out here. See if we can get some of those tiles a little bit faster. Tilburg. I think that's going to be fine. So then now that gives you extra housing and some amenities, correct? Presumably. Oh, we're getting plenty of loyalty. We're not going to have any worries whatsoever. Not that there's any cities nearby. In fact, we stole this from the Netherlands, if you remember that from an earlier episode. Just because our loyalty was so strong. All right, military engineer. Where would we like to build some forts? I mean, we don't want to build them over there. A fort there is not necessarily what we're looking for. Probably a fort over in this way somewhere. Like, it might be worth chopping down, like, this forest over here and sticking a fort up there just so we can stick a unit there. Alternatively, maybe this marsh area would also be pretty good. Actually, might be okay with that. It's a little bit of a forward advance just to kind of help, you know, control some of this over here. Sure, let's run you over that way. All right, we're at 14 fort here. We need to get to the marsh to be able to use this guy, or use that guy. Well, we don't have to get rid of the marsh. I think he can build on top of the marsh and it would auto-clear. Or maybe he can clear it himself. I don't remember. But we would like to use this builder also to pop the rainforest. We got another one coming in 5 turns. That might time out okay. I think we'll be all right. If 5 turns, we lose this one anyway, then we wouldn't have got it in the first place. So 5 turns gets us closer to where I'd feel comfortable popping something to guarantee that we don't waste the rainforest. Or the woods, whichever we decide to use. There we go. Awesome Golden Age. This is great. Military Academy. Everything's so bright. Industrial Era. Make a dedication. Or 3. Technically hit 78, or maybe I'm misreading that. Oh yeah, because we got the Industrial Age thing. Okay, so +3 starting population for cities settled on different continents. I mean, technically, if we were to settle another city up there, we'd get some more that way. Don't think that's relevant to us, though. Your traders cannot be plundered. Provides +3 gold per specialty district in the foreign city. I like that. Heartbeat of the Steam Age, +10% production towards Industrial Era and later wonders, which I think this one applies. Oh, wow. Campus District's Science Adjacency bonus provides production as well. Okay, that's huge. And then to arms. Unlock a special CB, which gives 75% less warmonger penalties than former war. Can be used immediately after denouncing the target. And plus 50% production towards military units. I mean, it's the more logical choice than this one up here, for sure. I mean, this +2 loyalty per turn for cities not on your original capital's continent is cool. But honestly, most of that's just not relevant. And this one's not that relevant either, but we might build some military units, so it has a more potential to be relevant than anything. I'm really happy about the other two, though. Those were awesome. Enlightenment Civic. How close are we to the Enlightenment Civic? Pretty far away. Well, I say that. We get this one. We're about 24 turns away at worst. So I really like this one, but workshop. We can build a workshop there pretty quickly. We've got one there. Is that the only 2 we have? I guess so. Wow. Wow, we need more. Let's just start working on some of these. Get them partial away, and we'll decide if we want to finish them, if we're not going to get close to getting them otherwise. Okay, well, we got all of the first bonus envoys to everything, so now we can start going for suzerain type stuff. Auckland. Shallow water tiles does not help us. That one does not help us. Coastal cities never helps us. 2% culture for each great person it has ever earned. I mean, we've earned, what, 2? It's not that many, but you know, it's something. Let's see, where are we? We are not... Does it highlight us differently? Yeah, it does. There we go. I was like, I got to look and like hunt and search, but no, it'll show up pretty quickly. So that's 4% more culture. Which, you know, a thing. Holy cities, I don't care about that. The science here would be amazingly good for us. In fact, that seems to be the most logical choice. Or the wonders. That one's actually really good as well. What are the chances we can get the science one? We can actually get it right now for at least a little bit. But we would probably eventually have to send Amani over there, which loses one of our governors, which I don't know. Alternatively, this one we would not be able to get. We would not be able to get suzerain just yet. All right, let's do this one. At least get to suzerain for maybe a tick or 2. I mean, that's something. Although we're still currently at war. I forgot about that. Well, let's see if we can get out of this war then. I'm not giving you money, dude. Like, seriously. Tell you what, I will give you... You won't take 100 gold? You take a luxury? I don't really want to give this to you. But giving you this luxury gives us 15% more science per turn. So, I guess that's worth it. Yeah, I think that's totally worth it. All right. Builder. Oh yeah, a golf course. Is this where we want to put it anyway? Maybe. But before we do that, let's come over here and pop the marsh. Get us a bunch of food, which is fine. Then we can come back to the golf course, and they can put the fort next to a golf course because, you know, that sounds sounds like a good idea. Why not? Put one fort there. We might put another one way up here somewhere. Find a place to put it. Just to kind of, I don't know, make it somewhat logical. Forts aren't like amazingly good because they're just, you know, it's hard to stick them where you exactly where you need them ahead of time. But in certain situations, they can be incredibly good. Like if we had like, for example, if we had enemies up here and we had all this down here, putting a couple forts along here and obviously like one over here, something like that, just force them to have to come through there and be so well defended, it can really make a huge difference in that case. All right, so you're good there. I think we will go ahead and do our first golf course. Why not? Bunch of arrows score for that. Plus, look how cool that is. It's awesome. Oh, it's even got a tiny little golf court there. Golf cart there, I should say. That's funny. Well, there we go. Oh, we're actually working it. Apparently, it's a decent tile. It's got a culture. It's what, 5 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not too bad. I guess we can come off production focus actually at the moment. Yeah, overall not bad. Plenty of amenities. So many amenities. All right, you. A lot of things we could build. We do still need the spice somewhere. Sure. Let's do a spy. And then we may follow that up with the social status loss. Well, I'm not too surprised that happened that quickly. Yeah, they're just kind of trying to keep it up. Miss Wilhelmina over there. Really? Declared war on Poland. Okay. Okay. I mean, more power to you, France. Have at it. Alright, so you're good there. We come over here and do the stone, but I don't know if that's what I want to do right this second. Come back up here and hook up this. Wouldn't be too bad. It's got 2 turns on that thing, so that's going to be fine. Are we currently working the stone? We are not. We're working anything that's not improved. Well, this right here is not improved. You know what? Let's just focus on that then. Let's work on the things that are not improved. Help us out a little bit. Two turns on that. We can come up here to the rainforest after that. That should help us out a bit. Oh, wow. Are we actually about to start flipping this? Is it us? Let's see. I'm looking for loyalty. Probably us. I mean, it could be China. Does it say who it is? I don't see who it is. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, would we keep it? I mean, it would give us a coastal city at that point, which would be interesting. Although, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the number of cities we got. Let's go and do that. That's fine. Again, since we are working that tile. Oxford University. Comes our library. Helps out with some more science. Especially since we lost the... well, we would have lost it anyway for the war itself. But we lost our suzerain bonus. Alright, Mr. Builder. How much production total do we need left? Quite a bit. Like 400. So that leads me to think that we might want to come over and chop the forest after all. I think, what is that reinforcement doing for us? Like, at all. Like, really nothing. I mean, technically, we get a little bit of science if we put the zoo in here because of the rainforest. But are we really going to keep a rainforest around that long? Whatever. We'll We'll do the forest. It technically is the better decision. Is that currently our forest? Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we'll see if we can rush this thing to completion and go from there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.